Nigerians would know. I have time without numbers. I've come out to say the plans of the 6th Division. I have said that they want to make sure that the election is being compromised, that they want to rig the election, and they want to cause violence. And I did say to the international community that if there's violence in Rivers State, that is hold the 6th Division, particularly the GOC, responsible. And I did say that they were after my life, even though they went to have a feeble defense which holds no water. I heard about what the public relation of the Nigerian Army, the 6th Division, said, which is very, very unfortunate. We showed lack of respect for constituted authority. What I may see, what you did today in a democracy, you call that a coup to overthrow a constituted government. That is what played out today. But let's take it, according to the allegations. He said that I spoke to an army officer. I hope you listen to the so-called tape. I have every right. So many people have been arrested that day. And I've already before now made allegation that they intend to arrest PDP leaders. On that particular day, Dr. Nonya called me and said, look, we have been arrested while we're escorting, as agents of the party, escorting the materials to go to Odioku community, their own unit. And they were confronted, and they told them that they were agents of the party. They said no, they were not going to leave them. And it's okay, if you're not going to leave us, they will not also allow the materials to move. I said, where is this? And he told me, I said, okay, can I speak to the officer why he should arrest you? He said, the officer said he was not going to speak to me. I said, okay, you relax, don't bother. Later, he sent me a text that the officer said he's sorry, that I can now call him. I said, what is the problem? He said, oh, they were at the junction and they confronted these people. I said, but, so what is the position now? He said, no, don't pray. And I said, okay, they let the man see you back and resolve the problem. Let anybody say where I said that he should do something I did not do, and I'm going to give him so thing. Let them show the tape 20 times. It's unfortunate. They think that if they tell Nigerians, let them see what I said, do this for me, I'm going to settle you. I'm going to give you a certain amount of money. They have nothing to say. Now, the major problem, which they should defend, that INEC officials came out and testified that the military came and carted away electoral materials and went away with electoral personnel to dubiously go and prepare results. You are aware that the electoral officer of Ikore local government sent out an SOS message that, look, I have been put under detention here, that I must write results for them. And that was led by a Brigadier General of the Nigerian Army with the Minister of Transportation. Was it me that was compromising the electoral officer of Ikore local government to write that result? Who indeed was compromising? The EO, Leo, the EO of the Okrika local government, did say one Captain Inua led the team that came to cut away the electoral materials of Okrika local government. Am I the EO? Am I an ANAG officer who alleged that the military came and collected all their materials? Did the 6th Division defend that to say it was not correct? The EO of Omewa local government did say the same thing. Now, these are the electoral officers of INEC who have alleged that this was what they were doing. And this was what I have read before now, that this was what they are trying to do in this 23rd of February presidential and national assembly election. Now, instead of them to explain that to the whole world, they are now diverting that I tried to compromise them. How did I try to compromise you? In what way? I read it and it does not make sense to anybody. It does not make sense to anybody. You saw a government officer with 2 million naira. So what does that make? Does that make sense to me? Did you see money with me? Did I give you money? So if you see anybody who's working in government house and he has money with him, it means he was sent to come and compromise, and they said a central bank. Is there any polling booth at the central bank? Does it make sense? You see, they don't think before they come out to make statement. Now you say you saw vehicle with government number. What is my business? After all, armed robbers even carry people's car and put a different number. So what is my business? Any vehicle you see that somebody puts government number means that the governor is aware that the person was going to do something that's not supposed to be done. It doesn't make sense to me. Everybody has seen that the way this state was militarized. In fact, if this kind of militarization had happened, where they are fighting with Boko Haram, by now we wouldn't have any problem called Boko Haram. The way they militarized River State, in order to make sure somebody was not disgraced. But Nigerians, everybody has seen the result. Everybody has seen what has happened. You cannot change the will of the people. It is difficult. So I have never one day, at my level, if I want to compromise them, can they mention one officer that will say, met with me? So what I would do is they call an officer on the road, like one officer on the road, Akinima. So what would that officer do? He will change the entire 23 local government result. It is not correct. They should go and tell Nigerians why did they go and compromise the electoral process. The thing is going around, the whole world is aware. International observers, they came, they saw. So in order to divert public attention, they have to look, let us say the governor tried to compromise us. We have been prepared for this election. We have been prepared for it. So it's not as if we are not prepared. Ask any party that campaign more than the way we campaign. So who is more prepared for the election? So with all due respect, judgment of the press, the allegation is very mischievous. It shows how disloyal they are to constitutional authority. And it's telling me, after all, it is my tax money and my taxpayer, I pay tax. That's the money they used to pay them their salaries. So what is he talking about? To tell you people think that we're a military government. And look at even the way to show they have no respect for human rights. Look at how the people you claim to have arrested, and you change them. You thought we're in a military tribunal. That's why I say it's another form of plotting a coup against constituted authority. We are not a military government, and they should understand that. And look at even when he was speaking, to show you how offensive it can be. He started speaking in a language that's not the general language all of us understand. You are addressing the press, live coverage. You diverted to a language. It's quite appalling. So that is my defense. So you don't give it any attachment because they just want attention. They should defend how they went to Africa to cut away materials. They should defend how they went to Emohua to cut away materials. They should defend how they went to a local government to cut away materials. They killed people in Emohua. Was it wicked? They killed a lady in Degema. I don't want to talk about an abominable issue. So, they should be able to tell Nigerians, this was our role. Don't go and arrest innocent people. Even you arrested INEC officials. I say they are not INEC officials. And they were raising their hands. So when they were raising their hand. So it doesn't make sense. Calling my name would mean, okay, yes, they are calling Wike. It's true, he did so. Let them play the tape to the entire world and see where I was compromised. I spoke to not less than 10 army officers when I heard that they were arresting our people. And I'm the chief security officer. I have every right to do that. And if they do it again, I will call them and harass them that you have no power to arrest our people. Even if they've arrested those people, ordinarily they should have transferred them to the police. So they're just keeping them to see whether they can have a compromise or where they think that Nigerians will not pay attention to atrocities that they have committed. Look at now what they're planning in the 9th of March election. They're not planning that they will cause crisis so that the governorship and House of Assembly election will be cancelled. That is what the 6th Division is now plotting. Did APC win? The president did they win in Rivers? There are areas you cannot win. It doesn't matter whatever you do. There are areas that are no-go areas. And you don't go and kill people because you want somebody to win. Look at how people go and shed innocent blood simply because they want somebody to get 25% or they want to satisfy the ego of one or two individuals who cannot win their local government. We are doing a petition to the International Criminal Court. We are also sending a petition to the Human Rights Group, and we have also written petition to the various embassies attaching the pictures. Luckily for us, before now, we have sent petitions to the American Embassy, to the British High Commissioner, to the European Union, and to the Chief of Army Staff. We did. And to Mr. President, we did. We said, look, this is what we're hearing. And we also sent to INEC chairman that these people want to compromise this election. Therefore, call the Chief of Army Staff to caution his men that it will not, it will portend danger if they allow this to happen. So we have before now written to the appropriate authorities, and we have again written to the foreign mission, the International Criminal Court, to say this is what they did. Yes, they may claim that they have the power to do whatever they want to do. I know of what they are plotting. As I speak to you now, I know that they have plotted the thinking that I will come out, and then there will be a shootout on me, and then they will claim that it was police that shot me. We're all aware. I have never seen how military will take election as their personal. It has become personal to them. They will determine who will be or who will not be. And unfortunately, in this state, it will not work that way. No matter the number of people you kill, it will not solve the problem. The people have made up their mind where they are going to. And what does it pay you in taking innocent people's blood? Life. Whether you want to impose somebody, you feel happy that today, look at Abonima, a very quiet community. See what you have done, you are happy. And what led to that? Because you personally want to involve yourself in election. And it's unfortunate, very much unfortunate. How would they say? Because they never expected that kind of reaction. You can't be a judge in your own matter. It cannot be. You cannot come and parade them. You have no such power. We're not in a military tribunal. You are merely saying that an offense was committed. Does not mean that the allegation has been proved to be right. You cannot come and change the narrative. And so the people have to react. If you're saying that they were unruly, what about they themselves that have made sure that they violated all known laws? All known laws. After all, the military was not supposed to be directly involved in election. Their business was to protect people. But in this case, they left the issue of protection and was killing. Let them defend what happened in the Ikure local government. Let them defend what happened in Okrika. Let them defend what happened in Emowa. Let them defend it. It's not to come and say the governor tried to compromise us. Because what do you mean by compromise? That you that have already gone to compromise the electoral process is telling me that I came to compromise you.